you this wonderful Wednesday in January. It's 10th, 9th, 10th, yeah. Oh, heavy fog over here in San Antonio. Listen, a little Calexico, the only good thing to come out of Arizona, besides Authority Zero, and Rick King, the Arizona State Wave Pool Champion, 1987. So, that's it. The rest of the state can burn, or freeze, or whatever miserable way to destroy the state of Arizona, besides those three entities. So last night I had the privilege to get to hang out with some young men that were going to be SEALs. A young man's going to be an EOD, and a young man you may have heard of, the cone known as the Mexican Zack Effron. This dude looks like Zack Effron if he was Mexican. So, there was they were asking me questions, and I was trying to fit so much into, like, what could I say to help them, from now to infinity and beyond, But the basis, I think, is... Alright, so I don't know if they had, like, little clap games, like Mickey Mouse, build your house, how many bricks did he use? You guys ever do anything? That might be, like, way... oh, this is a good one, too. Musical interlude. So, Mickey Mouse, build your house, right? Foundation. It is all about what is your foundation. Where do you come from? What made you? What will make you stronger? What made you weak? How do you defeat that? All that stuff. So a good foundation, if you got a bad foundation, you got nothing. So a good foundation, and then if you get lost or you're in doubt, stop, look around, see if you can orient yourself, where am I, what am I doing, what's my purpose. If that doesn't work, then you call a friend. Use a lifeline. I learned that from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You got 3 little things you can choose. Phone a friend, call a friend, make a friend, be a friend, and it will happen. Because there are going to be days where everybody needs a little help. That's why it's teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Nobody is meant to be alone. Well, some people are meant to be alone, but the majority of us are meant to have some kind of social contact. That's another good song. Social contact is good. Social non-contact is also good at times when you don't want to see people, but it's good to have people around and put together the greatest hand that you can be dealt, that you can make it work, and anything can be made to work. Because even when you're dead, you might even be mostly dead, but there might be a little bit left in there, man. And that's Pararescue, miracles. Sometimes you gotta rely a little bit on luck, or just sheer stupidity, and somehow it works out in the end. I wouldn't say to rely on that at all times, but occasionally Murphy's Law does go your way. So expect the worst, and then expect worse to happen. But if you're prepared for the worst, and you're trained properly, and you're a good little cone scout like you should be, you got nothing to worry about. Because either you'll make it or you won't. That's it. Live or die. Ride or die. Pararescue or death. Ta-da. Right? But since you're not going to die and you're not going to quit, you have no option but to pass. And the way to pass every day is the 3-day window. You live in the now. You realize that there is a future, but there is no future. And England's dreaming, but there's no future. There's no future if you don't take care of now. So you got your 3-day window, the Ross Killbride method, and you live in the now, you make it happen, you get through. And if you're super duper smart, you'll practice the Kaizen method of every time you're doing something. And there's another way to stay present in the moment, is you try just a little bit better, a little bit harder, a little bit leaner, a little bit further, a little bit on my stroke. There's always a little bit more you can do, right? Even if it's 0.0001%, over time 0.0001% equals a full percent, and better, and faster, and stronger, and quicker, and more intelligent, and more wise. And so you build, you got your foundation, and then you build on your foundation, and you build on your wins, and you build off your losses, because you learn, what could I have done better, what should I have done better, what will I do better in the future, right? So clear, build, and hold, and then keep on clearing, building, holding, covering, and moving. And how can you cover and move without somebody? Well, I mean, you can do it, but teamwork, right? Working together, cover and move becomes a whole lot easier, and it's a whole lot safer. Because I know I always tell everybody to be safe, but safe is a relative word. What I'm really trying to say is BSI scene safe. Clear the area. What do you got going on? Make sure you're ready to go, and then you come into the area and you dominate. Right? Silent professionals. So I think there's 2 Instagram accounts, maybe a Facebook or something that just popped up from 2 instructors. Check them out. A little bit different flavor. They're a little bit more logical. They're more thinkers. I'm more of a feeler. So maybe feeling doesn't work for you, or maybe it does, because that's why you're here. I prefer feeling to thinking. I do think, but I like to go with how I feel about things. You know, kind of like how they say a dog knows a person. If a dog's friendly to a person or likes a person, dogs know people. Kids know people. We lose that somewhere as we get older. But I digress. So build your foundation, cover and move, work together as a team, be good dirty cones. Oh yeah.